Hello students, good morning everyone. In previous class we discussed about the chapter complex number and we solved some questions based on complex number. Okay, today dear students, we also take and solve some questions based on real numbers. Okay, now first dear student, we take some equation based on complex number and solve it. Okay, now let's see the very important question of your NCERT exercise. Let's see, your first question is, this is very important questions. Okay, solve the equation. The question is, dear student, solve the equation, and your equation is given by z square is equal to z bar. Your equation is z square is equal to z bar. Okay, dear student, this is our question. This is a very important question of your NCERT exercise, and here solve the equation. Here the equation is z square is equal to z bar. Here z be any complex number, and you know that any complex number is the form of a plus ib or x plus iy. Okay, in that question, first we assume the value of z as x plus iy and putting the value of z in that equation, and we solve it. Let's see its solution. Dear students, first of all we take z is equal to x plus iy. Let's see, let z is equal to x plus iy. Okay, let the value of z is equal to x plus iy. Then the value of z bar is what? The value of z bar is x minus iy. Z bar is what? Z bar is, you know that very well, z bar is the conjugate of that complex number z. Okay, now we take z is equal to x plus iy, then the value of z bar as what? X minus iy. Now using the given equation and put the value of z and z bar in that equation. Now from question we have what? Let's see, z square is equal to z bar na. So the value of z square means x plus iy square whole square is equal to, and the value of z bar is what? X minus iy. We put here, let's see, x minus iy. Okay, now solving that part, each part. Let's see, we expand it on the identity a plus b whole square, so we have a square plus b square plus 2ab means 2i xy. Here we have x minus iy, right, as it is. Now let's see, dear students. Okay, this is your question na? Yes, here b square means here I is also mentioned, I square, and we know that the value of I is what? Minus 1. Since we know that the value of I square is minus 1, so here we have, let's see, x square minus I square is minus 1, so here I square, x square minus I square plus I into 2xy is equal to what? X minus iy. Take equation number 1. Now dear student, from equation 1, now we equating its real and imaginary part. Okay, let's see. Now let's see here, let's see. Now we equating what? Real and imaginary part. Okay, dear student, now we equating its real and imaginary part. What we get? Let's see, we have as here, this is the real part, this is x square minus y square is equal to x. What we have? X square minus y square is equal to x. Okay, this is, take equation number 2, and its imaginary part is what? 2xy, and here 2xy is equal to y. Okay, now let's see, and 2xy is equal to, here this is minus, so we take as minus y. We take as what? Minus y. Now let's see, we have, or that is 2xy, that is plus y is equal to 0. So we have as y take as common, and then 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now in here we from that side we have two value, as x is minus 1 by 2 and y is 0. Okay, so let's we have what we have as, देखिए here 2x plus 1 is equal to 0 or y is equal to 0. Now we have x is equal to minus 1 by 2 or y is equal to 0. Dear students, we have two values of x and y. Here x is equal to minus 1 by 2 or y is equal to 0. Now dear students, first we take as x is equal to minus 1 by 2, okay, and we put x is equal to minus 1 by 2 in equation 1. So we find the corresponding value of y. So dear students, now let's see here. Let's see dear student in that side. First, case first. Here we take case first. Case first. What is the case first? First, we take x is equal to or y is equal to 0 as you wish. Okay, now let's see. When y is equal to 0, then from equation 2, then from equation 2 we get what we get. Let's see. If we put y is equal to 0, then what we get? Dear student, let's see. We have as x square is equal to x, that is x square minus x is equal to 0, that is x is common, say x minus 1 is equal to 0. So we have x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 1. So dear student, if we put y is equal to 0 in equation 2, then we find two values of x as 0 or 1. Thus we obtain x is equal to 0 or y is equal to 0, okay, and x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 0. So we have, thus we have x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0, or x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 0. Then dear students, here we know that z is equal to x plus iy na, thus we obtain, since the required value z means z is its solution of the given complex number, like given complex equation. So we, in this equation we put x is equal to corresponding values, so we get as z is equal to what? First we put z is x is equal to 0 or y is equal to 0, then we get 0 plus I into 0. So we get what? 0. 0 means for 0 plus I 0, okay, and or z is equal to, we put x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 0. So we have 1 plus I into 0, so as minus 1. So dear student, this is another this is two solution of the given equation. Now dear students, also here we take when y is equal to 0, case first. Now in case 2 we take as x is equal to minus 1 by 2. Then we also find the two respective values of z. Now let's see in that side. Now case 2, we take case 2. What is when x is equal to 1 by 2, then equation, then from 2, then again from equation 2 we get. Dear students, first we put y is equal to 0 as equation 1, as equation 2, then we get two respective value of x, okay. Now again we put x is equal to minus 1 in equation 2, we find the value of y. Let's see. When we put x is equal to minus 1 by 2 in that equation, then what we get? Let's see. We have x square means 1 by 4 minus y square is equal to x means what? Minus 1 by 2. That is y square is equal to 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2. Okay. So we take 4 as LCM. So we have 1 plus 2, that is 3 by 4. So the value of y is plus minus root 3 by 2. Means y is equal to, thus we have what? X is equal to minus 1 by 2 and y is equal to plus 3 by 2, or x is equal to minus 1 by 2 and y is equal to minus 3 by 2. Because of here the value of y is plus minus root 3, so first we take as minus 1 by 2 and plus 3 by 2, and second one is x is equal to minus 1 by 2 and y is equal to minus 3 by 2. Then, dear student, then its solution z is equal to x plus iy, means 1 by 2 plus iy, means root 3 by 2 into I. One solution is that also, and also z is equal to, when we put x is equal to minus 1 by 2 and this is minus root 3 by 2 into I. So dear students, hence the values of z which satisfy the given equations are which this 4 values of z here which are satisfy the given equation. Let's see in that way. We write in that way. Let's see. Does the value of z which satisfy the given equation, are z is equal to what value? First is 0 plus I0, second one z is equal to 1 plus I0, okay, third is minus 1 by 2 plus root 3 by 2 into y, and last finally z is equal to 1 by minus 1 by 2 minus root 3 by 2 into y. So dear students, these are the value of z which satisfy the given equation as z is equal to 0 plus 0i, z is equal to 1 plus i0, z is equal to minus 1 by 2. These are the solutions of the given equation which is given as z square is equal to z bar. So dear student, this is one of the most important questions of your NCERT exercise. Now dear students, in this way you can solve each and every questions based on complex number. Okay, so this is the method of solving any types of complex equation. Okay, now dear students, we take some other questions based on complex number. Let's see. Let's see dear students, a question is, this is very important question. Let's see. If z square minus 1, if mod of z square minus 1 is equal to mod of z square plus 1, okay, then show that z lies on the imaginary axis. Then show that z lies on the imaginary axis. This is one of the most important question of your NCERT exercise. Here dear students, if mod of z square minus 1 is equal to mod of z square plus 1, then show that z lies on the imaginary axis. Dear students, the concept behind that question is that any complex number z lies in imaginary axis if and only if their real its real part is must be equal to 0. If real part is must be equal to 0, then we can say that z lies on the imaginary axis. Let's see its solution, dear student. Let's see. Let's solve it. Let any complex number z is equal to x plus iy. Okay. Then you know that very well. Mod of z is equal to what? Under root x square plus y square, and squaring both sides, then also you know that z square is equal to x square plus y square. This is the concept behind that. Now, dear student, the value of z square is what? X plus iy whole square. As what we get? Let's see. A square plus b square plus 2ab, okay, plus I into 2xy. Now let's see. The value of z square is equal to what? X plus, sorry, here x square, and the value of I square is what? -1. So minus y square plus 2 into I x into y. So this is the value of z square. Now dear student, we take the question and we put the value of z square and the value of mod of square of mod z in that place. Okay, let's see. Now from question, let's see. Here we put, dear student, the value of z square as this. So we have mod of x square minus y square and -1 take together with that, okay, and plus I into 2xy. Now let's see here, dear student, this is z mod of z square minus 1, and here the value of z square is x square minus y square plus 2ixy. Now here we put and we take -1 together, take together with real part, and plus I into 2xy, right as it is. Now in right hand side, let's see, we have z mod of z square, and the value of mod of z square is x square plus y square. Here we put as x square plus y square, okay, plus 1. Now clear? Now dear students, let's see, that is also the form of complex number, and you know that the modulus of any complex number is equal to the square root of what? Square root of what? Sum of its real part, square of real part plus square of imaginary part. So let's see here, dear students, we have under root x square minus y square minus 1 whole square, okay, plus 2 to the 4 x square y square is equal to, here we have x square plus y square plus 1. Now dear students, now we solve the given equation. Now squaring both sides, we get what we get? When squaring both sides, we get x square minus y square minus 1 whole square plus 4 into x square plus y square is equal to x square plus y square plus 1 whole square. Let's see. Right. Now dear students, we solve on the identity as a plus b plus c whole square. You know that, since we know that a plus b plus c whole square is what? Dear student, a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. This is the formula for a plus b plus c whole square. Now here we split that value and that value, expand that value on the identity this. Now let's see. Now clear na? Now we expand that value. Let's see. Now here let's see. Here a is x square, b is minus y square, c is minus. So here we write in this way also. We write as a square. This is minus, sorry, let's see, a square means x square, x power 4, okay, a square plus b square means minus y square. This is plus y square means y square cos square means y to the power 4. Okay, plus b square is also equal to plus 1. Now 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. So when a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab, so this is minus, so minus 2x square plus into y square. Now minus minus plus, so plus 2ab plus 2bc, bc means 2y square, then minus 2ca means 2 into x square into 1, that is 2x square left. Yes. Okay, now dear student, here plus 4x square y square write as it is. Here we write as 4x square y square as it is. Now in right hand side we expand that value. So dear student, a plus b plus c whole square. A square means x to the power 4 plus b square means y to the power 4 plus c square means 1 plus 2ab plus 2 into this, this 2 into x square y is 2ab plus 2bc, that is 2y square plus 2y square plus 2ca, that is 2x square. Now dear students, we observe that here these terms are cancelled to each other, plus 1 also cancelled to each other. Now which term is cancelled to each other, dear students? Let's see in that figure. Here plus 2 square cancelled to each other. Okay, and anyone? Dear students, let's see anyone? No. Now first of all, this is minus 2x square y square, this is plus 4x square y square. So we have as 2x square y square, here minus 2x square now is equal to, okay, that is 2x square y square write as it is, 2x square y square, and here plus 2x square. Now dear students, let's see, these are also cancelled to each other. Now we have 2x square plus 2x square, transfer that side, so we have as, that is 4x square, that is equal to 0. Now we have 4x square is equal to 0, so we have x equal to 0. Now dear student, after solving the given expression, we find as x is equal to 0. Now by the complex number we take as z is equal to x plus y. Now the value of z is equal to x plus iy. Here we put x is equal to 0. Then let's see, we put as x is equal to 0, that is we have z is equal to what? iy. So dear students, we have the value of z is equal to iy, so we can say that z is a purely imaginary and hence it's lie on y-axis. So it is clear that its real part is 0 and we have only z is equal to iy, so z is purely what? Imaginary. So dear students, in this way you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on complex number. Okay, now dear student, we take one more important question of your NCERT exercise. Let's see. Let's see dear students. If the real part of z bar plus 2 upon z bar minus 1 is 4, then show that the locus of the point locus of the point representing z in the complex plane is a circle. Point representing z representing z in the complex plane is a circle. This is your question, dear students. Now let's see, we give your hint and you can solve that question. Let's see. First of all, the question is your, if the real part of that complex number is 4, then show that the locus of the point representing z in the complex plane is a circle. Then you have to show that this is the represent a circle. First of all, dear student, you take as, let z is equal to x plus iy be any complex number, then its conjugate is given by x minus iy. Okay, now you put the value of z bar in the given complex number. So dear student, z bar plus 2 upon z bar minus 1 is equal to what? X minus iy plus 2 upon x minus iy minus 1, and we write as x plus 2 minus iy upon x minus 1 minus iy. Now dear student, first of all you convert it into its standard form of complex number, means a plus I by a plus ib. For that, first of all we multiply both the numerator and denominator by the conjugate of its denominator, na. So after converted the given complex number into its standard form, you can solve it, and after that we have the value of z bar plus 2 upon z bar minus 1 as what is get? Let's see, we have as x square plus y square minus x minus 2 upon x minus 1 whole square plus y square plus I into 3y upon 3y upon x minus 1 whole square plus y square. Dear students, after converted the given complex number into its standard form, you get the value of x, you get in this way, a plus ib. Now dear students, according to question, the real part of that is 4. So real part of that complex number is that, na. This is your real part, and this is equal to what? 4 in your question. So from question you have x square plus y square minus x minus 2 upon x minus 1 whole square plus y square is equal to 4. After solving this equation, value means in this way you can write as 4 into x minus 1 whole square plus 4y square is equal to x square plus y square minus x minus 2. After solving this equation, you have what? 3x square plus 3y square minus 7x plus y plus 4 is equal to 0. Okay, after solving this expression, you get the value of that equation is 3x square plus 3y square minus 7x plus y plus 4 is equal to 0. So this is representing a circle. This is the equation of circle. You know that the general equation of the circle is, let's see, in the form of ax square plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. Any equation of the form of that ax square plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0, then it representing the circle. So dear student, this equation representing a circle. This is representing a circle, hence proved. So dear students, in this way you can solve that type of questions. Okay, now dear students, In next class we take some important question based on that topic. Okay, first you complete your you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on complex equation and based on that type of questions. Okay, thank you.